Hey everyone, and welcome back to the show. Have you ever spent way too long trying to craft the perfect caption for an Instagram post? Or maybe you found yourself endlessly refreshing your feed after you share something, just waiting for the likes and comments to roll in. If that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. In this hyper-connected world, the line between sharing your life and overthinking it can get incredibly blurry. So today, we're diving into 5 signs you're overthinking everything online. We're going to break down the habits that drain our mental energy and, most importantly, talk about how to reclaim our peace of mind. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's get into it. All right, sign number 1, and it's a classic. The constant replay of DMs and posts. Picture this. You want to post a photo? The picture itself is great, but you get stuck for 20 minutes just on the caption. You write it, delete it, rewrite it, second-guess the emoji, delete it again, until you finally just give up and post something generic. You're spending an excessive amount of time and energy on something that should be simple. Here's where a little trick comes in handy. Apply the 5-second rule. If the caption isn't feeling right in 5 seconds, just post it anyway. Why? Because most of the time, that perfect version you're chasing only exists in your own head. Then, after you post, the next cycle begins. You're constantly checking for likes, comments, and analyzing every single emoji for some kind of hidden meaning. A single comment, or even a lack of engagement, can send you down a spiral of self-doubt about your entire online persona. The fix: schedule specific times for checking engagement. Maybe 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at night. Outside of that, let it be. And practice what's called digital detachment. When those anxious feelings start to bubble up, put your device down. Step away. Remind yourself that your worth isn't measured in likes. Let's move on to sign number 2. Decision. Paralysis on what to share. You've got a camera roll full of great photos or funny videos, but nothing makes it to your feed. Why? Because you're overanalyzing every single one. Is this on brand for me? What if my followers misinterpret this? Does this look like I'm bragging? These questions spin around in your head, leading to what some call analysis paralysis, and you end up posting nothing at all. This pressure to create perfect content often leads to huge delays or just giving up entirely. You also might find yourself endlessly scrolling, comparing your life to beautifully curated feeds and feeling totally inadequate, which makes it even harder to share your own reality. So, how do you break free? Adopt a good enough mindset. Seriously? Authenticity almost always resonates more than forced perfection. Try setting a timer for content creation. Give yourself 15 minutes to pick a photo, write a caption, and hit share. When the timer goes off, you post. It's a great way to build spontaneity. And while you're at it, curate your own feed. Unfollow accounts that trigger those negative comparisons and make you feel bad about yourself. Sign number 3 is when you get caught in the what-if spiral of online interactions. This happens all the time, especially before sending a DM or replying in a group chat. Before you even type, you're imagining every possible negative interpretation or awkward response. What if they think I'm weird? What if they leave me unread? This can turn a simple interaction into a high-stakes mission. You might catastrophize getting left unread, or a perceived slight in an online conversation. You immediately assume you did something wrong. But the truth is, other people's online behavior is rarely about you. You could be busy, tired, or just not in the mood to reply. And then there are the trends. A minor trend or a viral sound makes you overthink whether you should participate. You're afraid of being judged if you do, but you have a serious case of FOMO if you don't. The solution here is to trust the process. Send the message and then put your phone down. Trust in the other person's good intentions. Remind yourself that you can't control how people react. And when it comes to trends, only engage with the ones that you genuinely find fun or meaningful, not the ones you feel obligated to join. Now for our 4th sign: constant self-doubt about your digital footprint. Do you ever scroll back through your own profile, cringing at old posts and questioning if they still reflect who you are today? Why did I post that? It's so not me anymore. You obsessively review your past as if it's a permanent record of your identity. You might also be seeking constant validation through follower counts and engagement metrics, feeling inadequate if they don't meet some arbitrary standard you've set for yourself. The fear of making an online mistake or getting canceled can make you overly cautious, filtering your personality until you're not even being authentic anymore. Here's how to deal with that. Embrace your evolution. Your old content is a timestamp, not a definitive statement of who you are. It's part of your story. Shift your focus from vanity metrics to genuine connection. Instead of worrying about how many likes you get, think about one meaningful conversation you can have. And finally, practice responsible digital citizenship, but give yourself permission to be human, to make mistakes, and to grow. And that brings us to our fifth and final sign, the mental energy drain from being always on. Do you ever get to the end of the day and just feel mentally exhausted from social media? The constant pressure to curate your online image and engage with different platforms is incredibly draining. And ironically, after spending hours online, you might feel more isolated or depleted than you do connected. The endless notifications and the internal monologue about all your online interactions can leave you feeling completely overwhelmed and unable to truly disconnect. Your brain is still running the social media hamster wheel long after you've closed the app. The solution is both simple and challenging. Implement regular digital detox periods. It doesn't have to be a week-long retreat. It can be as simple as putting your phone away for a few hours every evening or having a no social media rule on Sunday mornings. Prioritize in-person connections or intentional online chats with close friends. Please, do yourself a favor. Turn off non-essential notifications. Schedule notification-free blocks of time so you can actually focus on the world in front of you. So there you have it. The constant replays, the decision paralysis, the what-if spiral, the self-doubt, and the mental drain. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward building a healthier relationship with the digital world. Remember, social media is a tool. It's meant to be used for connection and fun, not as an instrument for overthinking. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope this episode gives you something valuable to think about. Until next time, take care of yourselves online and off.